So hello and welcome back to the new video of the Java tutorial series. So till now we have started a doubly linked list. We have seen all the insert operation. We have started with the deletion operation also. In our previous video we have talked about how to delete at the beginning, how to delete the first node of the doubly linked list. So here you can see this is the code. And now in this video we will be talking about how you can delete the node which is present at the last. That means we have to delete the last node of the linked list. So let me comment it out. Delete the end node. Okay, so this is the thing that we have to perform in this video. So let's go and try to understand first what we are going to and what we are trying to perform. Okay, so here you can see there are three nodes in the list and we are trying to perform deletion operation at the end. Okay, so we are trying to delete this node. So what do you think how we can delete this node? uh, this is pretty simple because we are trying to delete at the end, so there are not more operation that we have to perform. First thing, the corner case should be checked. What if there is a head and tail both are pointing to the same node? That means there is only one node in the list. That means in that case we will simply point our head and tail to the null, so that we don't have any access to that node itself and the list will become empty. Okay, so if that is not the case, like here, if there are three elements present inside the list and we are trying to delete at the last element, so in that case we will simply write somehow we will break these next. Okay, so 2's next is pointing to the 3. Okay, so that's how we are keeping the track of the third node. So we will break that link. Okay, so 2's next should not point to the third node. It will now again point to the null. Okay, so it will point to the null. We'll code our method such that this next should point to the null, so that we don't have access to this node anymore. And we again we thirds previous is pointing to this second node. We also have to break that link also. So if we both perform both of the operation, the node will get deleted from the list and we don't have that track of that node anymore in our list. Okay, so this is the idea behind this. Okay, so let's get into our IDE and try to code this out. Okay, so as usual we will create one method which is public and static one, and now we are trying to delete and we have to pass a new list of the new list to the new list to the main method. So in that case our return type should be node d, and I will write our function name as delete at end, and this will get our head of the list. That means we are trying to pass the list to this method, and this method will in return delete the end element and will pass the head of the list. Okay, so to delete, let me create one temporary variable which will also point to the head first. And again as I have talked to you, there should be a corner case where head is equals to tail. Okay, so head is equal to tail. That means both are pointing to the same node. That means there is only one element which is present inside the list, and in that case we will just simply write head is equals to null. Okay, that means we have successfully deleted. We don't have any more the track of that node. Okay, if that is not the case, if else part is, we will write tail dot previous dot next should point to the null. Okay, and after that we will write tail dot not tail dot tail is equals to tail dot previous. So we are switching the tails value to the previous one. So you can see we are performing this operation. We are shifting the tail. Okay, so after shifting the tail, okay, so after shifting the tail we will write temp dot previous is equals to null. So we break that one bond also that I have talked about you. So and then simply return the head. Okay, so this is the code that we want to perform. So what I have done is we have shifted our temp to this node, and we have broke this bond and this bond also. We are no more have access to this last node of the list, and we have changed the this is our new last node of the list. Okay, so let's go and let me just comment it out. It's the previous videos function. And okay, so we'll create one new node D, new node D, which is equals to the delete at end, and we'll pass the head of the list. And after that we'll print the list by using the new node D, and after that we'll find the length of the list. Okay, so these are the operations. Let me just run this quickly. We'll test it out. 1 2 3 4 5 and -1. Okay, so the element of the list are 1 2 3 4 5, and the length of the list is 5, and the elements in the list are 1 2 3 4, and we don't have any more track of this 5 because we have broke those next and previous link. Okay, now the length of the list is also decreased by 1. So this is how you can perform the deletion operation at the end of the doubly linked list. So I hope you got the idea. If not, go and watch, go backward and watch this video again. I hope you liking this series. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.